Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. Coming to the stock market yesterday, the market was on a complete consolidation mode, right? In fact, it traded within a very tight range, within just about 100 points, and till the end of the day, it just moved on without much volatility. Of course, this was not kind of expiry that we had expected, isn't it? So generally, we've seen every Thursday the way the markets have been volatile and putting a lot of traders into trouble. And in fact, at MPI Gold Club, we had even booked our profit for this week in the morning itself and taken the trade for next week already yesterday morning because we were already sitting with more than 2% profit this week yesterday morning. So isn't that fantastic? The entire global markets are so volatile and MPA community continues to make profits in trading in such a difficult market. That's exactly what we are proud about, right? So I'm sure all of you are who have made some really good profits must be really happy about whatever you've done. So let us look forward to yet another great week. In fact, this year start onwards has been great for MPA family as we have been sitting with, I think, my personal portfolio is sitting with almost 6+% of returns already within just 20 days. That's something amazing. I would say a great start to the year. So yes, if you look at the market, we did see the market opening gap down yesterday, and from there, it did make a multiple movement upward, downwards, and finally closed down close to 18,100. So one good thing is that 18,100 was not broken. Of course, though it was broken intraday, not broken for the day. So that can be seen as a good sign. Now, like we've been discussing, 18,000 on the lower side is a very important support that needs to be watched because if that is broken, then we will see again bearishness in the market. So again, on the top side, 18,200 to 18,250 is an important zone to be watched because that, if broken, can lead to much higher bullishness. So these are few important levels to be watched. But now, interestingly, you know what yesterday? Yesterday, the DIs have sold. Yes, the domestic institutions have sold for almost 129 crores, while the FIs have bought for more than 400 crores. So that's a amazing thing, right? In fact, for the entire month, FI have been selling. It is just the day for yesterday they bought some, they reduced the selling, and now today they bought almost 400 crores. That's a good sign, I would say. But then, if you look at the US market, the US market continues to consolidate. In fact, it has been on a negative mode in spite of last week's recovery. So if you see yesterday, also all those three markets in US has actually closed in the red. So one of the major reason is, of course, the Federal Reserve meeting is coming up in the month end. So rate hike pressures are there, and then economy is also slowing down because we could see Microsoft also now laying off almost 10,000 employees. Amazon and Tesla has already done that. So with all this, of course, things are looking a little bad in the US, and US markets are kind of going in the negative mode. But then for India, there's no reason for going negative. In fact, in India, a lot of economists even say that there's no even reason why Indian interest rate should actually be increased in the next monetary policy. So if they don't increase, that will be a very good sign again. So with all this, definitely Indian market is looking good, but then the technical weakness is still there, which is getting support from the US market. So that is something that to be watched out. If you come to talk about some stock specific news, yesterday Hindustan Unilever gave up the results, and that was something really good. I mean, the results were good, and that is bound to do well in the longer term. Hindustan Zinc came with result. The result was they did make profit, but the profit is if lower compared to year on year and also lower than the estimates given by the economists. So naturally, it might see some weakness today, but one good thing is they've announced a dividend of almost 13 rupees per share. So if you are holding Hindustan Zinc, I'm sure we have at MPI Invest. So we would be all eligible for a dividend of almost 13 rupees, which is very decent. So that is something that is very good out of there. Apart from that, we can look at AU Bank. So this is a new stock that has come into our radar. So AU Small Finance Bank has actually declared one of its best results. So the profits have been at their all-time high. So that's something which is good. I'm watching the stock now in our radar. So let's see when we can make an entry based on this. So apart from that, we could also see LTTS coming out with decent results. Yesterday, if you look at two things that I was really proud about, our investment into persistent system, which is almost 27% up since we added. And yesterday itself, it was up by almost 7%. Apart from that, if you look at Coal India, so this was something that we discussed yesterday morning in the podcast. So Coal India, we invested as soon as the market opened, and from there we could see Coal India already going up almost 3%, and was the top gainer for the day yesterday. Weakness in Nifty 50, I would say the lowest one was seen at Adani Enterprises. And apart from that, we could also see, some weakness in Reliance, because Reliance results are due today. So today after market hours, Reliance results will be coming. Of course, the market will be reacting to the Reliance results only on Monday. So that is something to be watched. So even tomorrow over the weekend, there is a very important result coming. ICICI and Kotak Bank is coming up with the results. I'm expecting ICICI to come out with decent results. Kotak also should be decent. So that should not be a problem. But Reliance might see a small degrowth. So that could be a major concern. Reliance being a heavyweight, of course, that can actually, do or die situation for market is what they can bring to. So looking forward to some decent result from Reliance, but of course it might be little down, but still better than last quarter is what I'm expecting. If that happens, that would be kind of okay. But if it comes with a major negative, then we could see the market falling on Monday. So that's something to be watched. So we don't know how things will go over the weekend. So we will go light on this week. The trading portion that we were holding overnight will be light for this week. That's something I just wanted to caution you in advance. So apart from that, if you look at major results coming in today, yes, HDFC Life is also coming up with the result today. So that is going to be decent, I feel. So it should not be a bad one. So that should actually give us a good return over a period of time. So let us see how the results come out. So these are things that's for the market today, and it's the weekend. But again, like I said, we are really happy the way MP community has been growing, not just in numbers, but also financially, because we've been making amazing profits there. So if you're not a part of this community, join a community. In fact, you can even join a WhatsApp group. The link is given in the description of this video. You just go down and do that. But if you want to join a community where all the discussion happens, all you need to do is connect with our team on this number given here on the scroll, WhatsApp on that number, and our team will help you join the community free of cost. So that's it for now. This is Srikant signing off. But before we leave, do remember to press the like button if you love the content that we share. And do share the podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us. So until then, have a great weekend ahead, and let us catch up on Monday with the next podcast. And for MPA members, we do have the Sunday meeting at 7 p.m. See you there. Goodbye. Have a great weekend.